What up, YouTube, man? This is KING88, man. Out here messing with this car. Got the car pulled out, turned the key, it started, but then it tried to start smoking again, killed it, and the car stayed running. I had to disconnect the battery for it to shut off. I hooked the negative terminal back up. Had a guy that worked here. I said, "Hey man, come start this car up for me." And so I wanted to see if the gear was staying engaged. And I got in the car. He turned it over. Sure enough, the gear was staying engaged, and I was telling him to kill it, and it wouldn't turn off. So, like I mentioned before in some of my other videos, I know the problem's not in the engine bay. So, disconnected the battery again. I said at this point, it got to be the relay. I disconnected the relay. I grabbed another relay, put it in. As soon as I put it in, it was clicking. Click, 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 click. I said, man, I know it ain't supposed to do that. So went to go get another one. I had to see what amp I needed. It was between 40 and 30 amp. I had a 30 amp. I put it on and it started clicking, but it was real low. I had to look in the book. It said if the relay is clicking, that means that it's losing power. So I said, okay. I hooked the negative terminal back up. The clicking stopped. I disconnected the fuel relay, the fuel pump relay, turned it over, turned it off, and it worked. Turned on and off how it's supposed to. I did it a couple more times. It did what it's supposed to. I hooked the fuel pump back up. Old boy got inside. I said, man, you start it up and I'll tell you when to kill it. And so got it running. Did see, I seen a little bit of smoke, but it was coming out of the, it might've been coming out the bottom of the header. And, but I kept an eye on the starter. Like the starter good. Like nothing. I didn't see no more smoke. We let it run for a little bit. Let it finally get up to operated temp. It got up to operated temp. I was trying to burp it, and when in the process of doing it, I have this. Hold on, let me flip it. I got this right here. For me to burp it. And so I had this cooked up, and coolant start coming out of the top of it, up at that little plastic hole right there. So we had to kill it. We killed it. I put the radiator cap back on. I let the fans do its thing. Old boy had to run off, and he had something to do. So I went ahead. I knew I needed my IAC. It was at 30%, and I know I needed it like low. So I put my monitor up on the dash. I did one full turn. Started it up. It was still showing like, I think maybe like 14%, something like that, 14, 16%. Turn it back off. I did one more full turn and then started it back up, and it was at 0. And so from there, I just started unscrewing the screw, and I got it in between like 4 and 5. So finally got that done after months of supposed to be doing it. I ain't gonna say nothing. We're supposed to do it way back in December, but like I said, I ain't gonna say nothing. Now the only thing I need to do is get it timed, and then I'll be good to go. But I could automatically tell the difference. It sounds way different with it running now. When I got the ISC where it's supposed to be, I had to turn down my fans too. I had them kind of high, and so I just went ahead and turned it down or whatever. Lowered the temperature on them so they could kick on a little faster than where I had it. I had it like kick on at 85, and then one fan kick on at 85 and the other fan kick on at like 205. I said no. I went ahead and lowered it. Man, we got another issue. Damn. I might have to take that deal back off, because apparently it didn't seal. I might have to do it another day because it's hot right now. But that's the only thing. Yeah, my housing is not sealed. It's still trying to leak. I see it on the thread, the liquid thread sealant that I put on there. Addressing that now. But yeah, man, finally got it situated. I need to call Dakota Digital. I need to program 2 other modules. I kind of don't feel like doing it today, but man, it's been a struggle when it comes to what I got going on. So, man, with further ado, let me I'm gonna show y'all what it's reading right now, and then I'm gonna turn around. Oh, then I found another deal. So I'm thinking it's on the harness, on my my wiring harness. I'm getting power to one flasher, but on the other flasher it's not. I'm thinking it's the flasher one because it's not flashing and it's sticking. And when I put my little prong on it, it's no power to neither terminal. So I gotta look at that. I don't know exactly what's going on with it, but I'm gonna have to probably unscrew the harness on it and see if it's a pinch wire somewhere or something. I don't know. I gotta look at it, because like beforehand, before I even hooked up the Dakota Digital up to it, everything was working. The flashes was working. Let me take that back. Well, the flashes was working on the outside, and so since I put the Dakota Digital in, at first they was working, but now they're not working. So I gotta address that. I have the LED flashers, and I checked both of them, and they check good. I even pulled out the old flashers that's not LED for LED, and you know, they check good. So like I said, I put the prong on it, and I'm not getting power to the other side. So I'm gonna have to look at that. Like I said, I don't know if it's pinch. I don't know what's going on with it. So we're gonna figure it out. But let me go ahead and flip this camera real quick. All right. Let me get that off. All right. It's that the IAC is reading 29, but both fans are on. Voltage is good, but we're gonna go ahead and fire this thing up. Man, finally got that thing going. Yeah. Boy, that sucker, for it to be pushing that coolant out like that, man, that PSI ain't no joke. Let me flip that camera real quick. Yeah, you see the coolant on that liquid is right here because I wiped all of it off. And you can see some kind of like right there. But yeah, man. So I gotta undo all that, clean all that out, and then turn around and redo it. But yeah, man, it took that starter number 4, and we got it going, man. Now all I gotta do is mess with these coolant lines and move on. Finally move on. Like I said, I'm gonna call Dakota Digital, man, so they can help me with these 2 modules so I can get them programmed into on the car and then be done, man. Finally got this bad boy running. Like I said, the only thing I need to do now is get it timed and be good to go, man. I don't know. I will assume it shouldn't change the what's the name. It should be good. I'm just thinking, just going through stuff in my head. But yeah, we finally got her done. So I'm gonna jump on off of here, get on the phone with Dakota Digital, try to get this bad boy program. Let me undo this fuel pump relay so it won't keep coming on while I'm on the phone with them, because I know they probably gonna have where I gotta cycle it. But yeah, let me go ahead, hop off of here, man. I'm glad I finally got this done, man. Now, like I said, I gotta address the flashers now, the harness, the flashers terminal on the harness to see what's going on with that. And hopefully ain't no big deal. But yeah, let me get on off of here, man. I just had to give y'all the update, show y'all what's going on. Oh, and I know I showed y'all the gauge cluster, the Dakota Digital I went with. I will do another video to show y'all seen it, but I'm gonna do a more in-depth detail of it so y'all can actually see what I did. And man, it came out looking real good, man. All I gotta do now is get the bezel, do the bezel, and get both of them wrapped, and then man, go from there. Get the dashboard done, and get the bitches air stuff hooked up, and then it'll be on. But like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think of the videos. Let me know, if y'all see something that I should do, I should add. If I'm doing something wrong, man, comment, let me know. And I'm always willing to learn. I'm open-minded to learn new things. All this stuff been a process, and I've been having this car since 2004. This is the first time it went through all this transformation, and for the most part, or not for the most part, I did all the work except the motor and transmission work. I did everything else. So if I mess up on something, it's on me, and then I gotta figure out what I did and go from there. But like, comment, subscribe, let me know what's up, and I appreciate it. Y'all have a good day.